Good evening, Exiles. So today we're going to take Thomas's fire kit that we worked on in a previous video. Sarah made a drawstring for the bag, along with making me and her these bags. So we're going to take the fire kit we worked on for Thomas in the other video, and me and Sarah's fire kits, and we're going to waterproof them. Now, a long time ago, I mixed up this pint paint can with beeswax and linseed oil. Don't ask me how much each one. I have no idea. It's been too long. But to make a waterproofing thing. It's similar to what Townsend and Son... Thomas knocked over some dishes. What Townsend and Son did in a video. I'll put a thing up here for his video. But since linseed oil is so flammable, I don't want to heat this big thing up in the kitchen, so I scraped a bunch of it off into a old corn can. So it's just about all melted. Once it gets all melted, we'll start painting it onto Thomas's kit. And I got a piece of scrap melamine from work to protect the countertop. Piece of cardboard to absorb any of the mess, and this, and then the fire kit here. And then right here's the fire extinguisher, because boiled linseed oil and beeswax are both pretty flammable. Normally I do something like this outside, but it's really cold outside, and I gotta go to work today, so I don't want to drag you out the stove or build a fire to do this. And this needs done. So let's finish melting that, and then have room at the countertop for both me and Thomas and the camera to do this. So we're moved to the table. Go ahead, Thomas. And I'm going to help Thomas hold this because it's hot. You can get more on it than that. Nice heavy coat of it. Just keep rubbing it. This way you want a lot, Thomas. It's cooling off. Get a whole bunch. Stick the paintbrush all the way in and soak it up. Alright. And you just keep spreading it on there. It looks kind of gross at first. That's because we let this cool off too much. Let's heat it back up some more. Alright, I got a bunch on there, but it's not soaking into the nylon very well. So, see what the hairdryer does. Oh, look at that. Alright, so apparently the trick is to use a hairdryer to get it to soak in. I've never done this on nylon before. Okay, it seems to work best for getting it on the nylon when it's a real pasty consistency. And then you just smush it on and then heat it up. Alright, it's not completely consistent and there's still some spots that are too heavy. But what I've been doing is letting it get warm with the hairdryer and wadding it up and wiggling it around. And I think I pretty much got it. What I'm going to do is take it outside and hang it from a tree to dry, because I really don't want this stuff drying inside, because oily rags on occasion will catch on fire. And there's linseed oil in here, and I really don't want it to catch on fire in the house. I don't think it will, but I'd rather it not. And it's been a long time since I've done this, and I've never done it with nylon, so I didn't know exactly what I'm doing. But I did learn some stuff. And one of the other things, when I do me and Sarah's, I'm going to throw them in the dryer first to get them hot. I think it'll soak up in there better. And then when I'm done, I'm going to take the extra and throw it in here. It'll dry without sticking. I can pop it out, and then I can wrap it up into some wax paper and throw it in my haversack to use for waterproofing or anything else I need this stuff for, preventing rust on metal, stuff like that, out while camping and stuff. But I don't really know. Not every time when I start a project do I know how it's going to work out, or how to do it, or how it's going to end. You just gotta just came up with an idea. You just gotta take your time and learn things and practice things, and that's how we learn new skills. Too many people out there just sit around and watch TV and like, man, I wish I could do that, or I wish I knew that, or even they go to college and they graduate, or even high school. How many of you look at all the skills you learned in high school? When was the last time you conjugated a verb? I don't even know what that means. But I used to be able to do it. So go out and practice skills. Learn skills that actually interest you. Even if it's not building a fire kit and learning how to do fire stuff and waterproof this. Like I said in the last fire kit video, if it's learning needlepoint, go out and learn how to do needlepoint. Learn skills that interest you, and go hang out with people that have the similar interest to you, and start building community and stuff. So I hope this inspires you to build a fire kit or do something else that you enjoy. Go out there and have fun in the world instead of just watching reruns of the Kardashians and Jersey Shores. I don't even know if they have reruns of those. But anyway, remember, we, his servants, we, his people, will start rebuilding. Sometimes I screw that up. I didn't think of this earlier. It's a bag. Put it over the end of the hairdryer. Pull these a little tight. Yeah, man, this is working well. Like I said, you go out and learn things. Don't just teach yourself skills. Make sure you teach your children skills they need to know too. Like I said, they don't need to know how to conjugate a verb, but they do need to know how to like hang a picture frame.